that active today in chat, we are giving away a 4-day or multiple, I believe, 4-day event tickets to Assembly after each game tonight. All you have one shot there. That's a registered shot and a big time stop. Back to the point, nearly halfway through the second period now. They move for Apes, and again, just a little bit too much traffic in front to get that shot through. Lead in, Potzloff finds a seam, he scores! Out of nowhere, finding a gap in the defense and taking advantage. 1-0 for Frölunda.
That's such a beautiful zone entry play, and we've seen that, really kind of come into the forefront for a lot more teams, really in both divisions. NACL, they've kind of been doing that maybe a bit longer, but we've seen it a lot here in the EU. Saw it from Antti on the side of Yippee Voskala a bit earlier. Now we're seeing it on the side of Frölunda, sneaking Potzloff in, does the puck shield, cuts back to the forehand, goes far side, and beats FaZe 1-0 for Frölunda here, and hREDS may need a quick response, but wow.
Flyer Kungan went right back to that glove side. Polanco to Potzloff. Puck is covered. 4-day tickets to the events, the festivities at Assembly. Shot on there. Rebound kicked out again by Kape. Paddled away. Another feed in front and another opportunity. Great stop by Kape.
Frölunda now. Gonna have to be careful.
It's been a rarity for sure, but here we go. Another power play opportunity for hREDS. Short side, and they score! It will be credited as an own goal, but you play it with fire, you're eventually going to get burned. Nicky Dangles will get credit, and we're tied at 1.
Yeah, own goal right there, but a bounce that hREDS definitely needed. This time making Frölunda pay for that mistake, but it started with that offensive pressure, just all that sustained zone time on the side of hREDS. They're able to force out a mistake, and they capitalize off it.
hREDS looking to end it here on a power play. Not able to find the look that they're wanting. Good shot. Better stop by Kape. You have no choice but to try essentially send different looks. Heavy collapse. Shot on. Eki not able to clear the zone. Nicky Dangles back to Benito. His shot deflection scores! They finally find their breakthrough. Villapoika got a piece of it. And hREDS are on the board as they take game 3. Obviously, when we get into talking about, hey, here's what teams need to fix, for Frölunda, key to success 1, 2, and 3, stay out of the box. Sin and I will see you at Assembly later on this month. Congratulations. Of course, we'll still be giving away more tickets. Again, we'll be there over the course of 2 days, and Frölunda might be there as well. They get a goal early here in the first period.
Continuing to do what they need to do is score first. You have to put the pressure on hREDS. Flyer Kungan, another huge playoff goal. His 9th of the playoffs. I'm going to point out again, 13 in the regular season, 9 here so far. My goodness, he is on fire in this postseason, giving his team a big 1-0 lead. And he didn't do it and coughed it up.
Shot on, loose puck taken off the line by Nasustelia. Gets it back down low. Nasustelia turns it over. Villapoika on a breakaway, knocked loose the recovery. Polanco to Flyer Kungan, great save there by FaZe. FaZe again will look to head to the bench, 20 seconds left. Eki for Flyer Kungan, extra attackers out. Here goes Potzloff, empty net. He scores! The empty net goal seals game number 4 for Frölunda, pushing the defending champions to the brink. And the question now is whether or not Frölunda can guarantee that they will be the ones who are at least in that first matchup in the Elite Final. They are 1 win away, a 3-1 series lead. hREDS have been to 4 straight finals. They've won the prior 3. Is that streak coming to an end? Again, for Frölunda. They scored first early in game number 4, 4 minutes in. Love to do so again. Eki down for Potzloff. Back to Eki, now Stelia back to Eki, they score! They've done it again! Pawanso, the deflection in front for Frölunda, grab the lead in the opening minutes.
Well, I was going to say it. Now I don't have to. hREDS need to score first. They didn't. Frölunda do it once again. Every single game, they have scored first, and that forces hREDS to play into them. And that keeps Frölunda out of that scary situation of having to play into that defense of hREDS. Frölunda just continuing to do what they need to do game in, game out here.
Goal from Pawanso. Here's Potzloff nearly weaving through. One-timer from Eki, deflected off the post. And the tickets are going fast. And again, if you are an ECL licensed player, you can join us there at a discounted rate. And you might just be able to still see hREDS as they tie it up here in game number 5. A huge, huge goal.
Exactly what they needed, the slightest of breakdowns from Frölunda in the defensive zone, and there's King of Apes activating, making that play happen, kicking it to Benito, who goes far side, tying this game right up. Great response coming out on the side of hREDS. They just couldn't get to a shooting lane and opted not to shoot from the points.
Bounce there, feed in front, great stop by Kape. Quick reaction from Nicky Dangles to find Benito in front. Here's Eki to Potzloff. Taken away by hREDS. Benito up ahead. Nicky Dangles still had it. Short side opportunity. Nicky Dangles scores! All smiles for hREDS. He never gave up on the play, and they grabbed the 2-1 lead early in the third period.
Straight up tenacity on the side of Nicky Dangles, and mistake from Kape coming off the post right there, but that's how shifty Nicky Dangles is behind the net. He makes you think. He could go either way. He could do it with such speed, and he gets those weird, crazy shots from behind the net. hREDS have grabbed the lead here in the third period for what maybe, I think this is the second time that they've had a lead, but it's been a while here. Now Frölunda gonna have to play into this hREDS team.
Here's Flyer Coogan alone. Stop. Batted out by FaZe with the paddle. 3:40 to play. Frölunda looking to tie. hREDS trying to hold on to force game 6. Potzloff to Nasustelia. Back to Potzloff. Pawanso wrap around. Shot, scores! Right place, right time. Pawanso. And it's Potzloff in front to bury it.
Great job by Frölunda right there, working it from behind the net, getting maybe a fortuitous bounce, but it comes from, as you said, Pawanso going for that wraparound. Instead of letting themselves be surrounded and blocked, kept the feet moving, tried to get that shot on. It bounces out front to Potzloff. He puts it home, tied once again. Now 2:41 remaining in the third.
Big time face off here. Tie up, puck covered by Eki. Looking Eki. Back to the point, Nasustelia. Pawanso, hold, shot, kick save, rebound, scores! Frölunda get their revenge. They've knocked off hREDS. There will be new champions crowned in Helsinki.